to a day in the life of the average Aboriginal. I'm LostPhoenixWolf and welcome to my channel. Today is January 15th. You know what time it is right now? It's a little bit past 10 o'clock. It is 10:22 right now. So let's do a little bit of recap of the other day. Oh, speaking of caps and hats, I normally don't wear this. You know, it was just something that's in my collection of hats. It was given to me from one of my cousins. He goes from town to town to town. You know, he had it, he gave it to me. And, you know, I wear it sometimes when I'm doing painting or some kind of work around different places. Anyway, you know, this hat was just, you know, sitting around, and I thought maybe I'll wear that for a change in a couple of video logs. Maybe I might bring in some other video logs. I'm not a drinker, you know, it is a Budweiser hat, but whatever, you know. So, to recap of the other day, I was getting ready, you know, to go to my cousin's house. I got the backpack filled with some stuff to bring there. I was bringing some stuff for the dinner. Neighbor boy was bringing some stuff to dinner, and we were sorry, not dinner, but lunch. We were thinking about going in there. Maybe they'll be there about 10:30, have a lunch, or maybe start between you know, lunch and dinner. But you know, my cousin called me up. He goes, "It's kind of not really a good time right now. I don't really have much, you know, to have a dinner with everybody, and maybe another time." He was thinking about maybe the end of the month, like when he's got money around the 20th, I guess. So he called and canceled the, you know, the dinner plans, you know, the meal plans. So I was thinking about bringing craft dinner and stuffing. And also veggies, you know, frozen veggies. I got a lot of frozen veggies. The neighbor boy was thinking about bringing mashed potatoes and gravy. You know, he's going to bring the mashed potatoes. We're going to make it there, and make the gravy there too. And on the other end, there was going to be like juice and hot dogs and maybe something else. I even asked my cousin, say, instead of just hot dogs, you want me to bring a canned ham too? I got a huge can of ham. I got 2 huge cans of hams. So I think, you know, it'd be a good idea to, you know, share it with him, because, you know, got a lot in the cupboard. So, you know, he texted me. He goes, "It's not really a good idea right now. We're kind of busy. We're going to be going out. We're thinking about going out soon. Don't really have a lot of food right now. Kind of don't really want company." You know, a bunch of stuff he said, and, you know, he wanted to change his plans, or change the plans. And, you know, it's okay, you know. I told him, I said, "Alright, that's cool, you know, another time, I guess." You know, I just got that call this morning. That's what woke me up. I haven't told the neighbor boy yet, but I'm going to let him know that, you know, the plans have changed. And, you know, don't know what's going to be planned today now, since, you know, not, or, that, you know, that's what I'm going to be telling him anyway. And, you know, I did tell him shortly, you know, I told him around 11 o'clock. He goes, "Hey, when are we leaving?" and stuff there. And I texted him the change, and I don't know, he said he was okay with it, I guess. And, you know, just asked me a bunch of questions, you know, answered them, and not really anything more to say on it. So, there was a little bit more snow on the ground overnight. It was really windy, and, you know, definitely going to be no bonfire. You know, as of yesterday, there was going to be no bonfire. So I didn't really do much around the house. Just a little bit of gaming, you know, a little bit of stuff with the cats. Not really much of anything to do. I did take an afternoon nap, or well, afternoon, like 1, 2 o'clock. I did take a nap because I was just bored and there was nothing to do. For lunch, I had 2 packages of ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. They're like Mr. Noodles and whatnot. They're in the package, and you break it apart, throw it in a bowl, throw the spices on if you want now, or put the spices on later. Throw some hot water in it, let it sit for a bit, and then eat it. You know, I had 2 of those packages. I wasn't really feeling a sandwich or any more veggies like tomatoes, onions, and there was green peppers in there too. I should check that out and see how it is on those green peppers. So that's what I had the other day. Around supper time, neighbor boy was telling me there was still some pulled pork left. So I went over and had some pulled pork. You know, a nice, little, like a big Kaiser roll. There was some pulled pork on there. There was some, what was it? Barbecue sauce on that. Oh, and of course some cheese too. Gotta have cheese. Heated the microwave for a little bit. You know, I was good. Chowed that down. Had something to drink. Hung out with him a little bit. You know, not really much. Going on anyway. And it was cool to actually know that there was some more of that pulled pork. Was when his mom makes it, it's good. Then his grandma made it this time. I like both of them. I'm not going to say that I like more of one or the other. It's just good. It's delicious. The way it's slow cooked, and the fat drippings that came off there. I don't know. Maybe they drain the fat drippings, or they save it for something, for like gravy or something. Usually that's what you do for drippings from the ham or turkey or roast. You save the drippings for a gravy. So I don't know if they saved any of that stuff, but they did save some pulled pork, and it's delicious. It's like roast beef sandwiches and pulled pork sandwiches. It's good. I liked it anyway. I know I had some the other night, and even last night, still some leftovers. Surprise, there was some leftovers in there. There was a time where I used to always get different leftovers, barbecue meals, and leftover stuff would be, given to me. And at that time, I was, I didn't turn it down and just always eating different things and keeping up with, with leftovers. Because I'm a type of person that doesn't really like to waste anything, doesn't like to see things get wasted. And, if there's some leftover in the fridge here at my house, I usually eat that before trying to make another kind of dinner and keep up with the leftovers. But anyway, like I was saying, I'll get different leftovers from the neighbors. And I don't want to see things go to waste. And I used to get it for like quite a while. I think for like 2 or 3 years, and then things kind of slowed down, and now things have changed, and never really haven't got any leftovers for. I think for about maybe 6 months, maybe 9 months, up to 9 months. I'm not too sure. But anyway, it doesn't really bother me any. I just hope on their end they're not really wasting anything, and they know that to limit the cooking of certain things, and not always listen to the kids. They want this, and want this. They all should be eating certain thing, or make a limited amount per kid, and not really have much leftovers. But anyway, it still was good to have some leftovers. Like that pulled pork was delicious, and I think I have a pulled pork. I think I still have a pork roast in the freezer, or maybe even a ham roast in the freezer. There's pork chops, there's steaks, still some pogos, chicken burgers. Not really any burgers. I don't think there's any burgers left. Chicken breasts, veggies. There's a lot of different stuff I could eat that is in the. Hold on a second here. There you go. That is in the freezer. But, you know, I'm the type of person that eats what's in the fridge first, because that thing, stuff in the fridge can go get spoiled and out of date before freezer stuff or canned stuff. Like some canned stuff is going to be last until between 2017 and 2019. Freezer stuff, you know, is usually 2 to 8 months. Depends on what it is. And, you know, stuff in the fridge is lucky to last at least 2 or 3 weeks of whatever it is. Like cheese. Cheese itself will last about 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes even to a month. And, you know, the expiry date is on there, but there's even times you can just throw it in the freezer too, and it even freezes the date on that. Not really anything, you know, going to waste while I'm gone away. And my cousin's eating whatever, probably eating fast foods, or, you know, there's even breakfast at his workplace, and, you know, different drinks and foods and stuff. But, you know, that comes off his pay, and it's not totally free. The drinks are free. The last time I used to go there, the drinks, you know, were free, and, you know, you can do a little bit of gambling, but didn't really do much of gambling. I think I've only been to that casino once. I'm not really a gambler. Like, I won't even buy scratch tickets. You know, and, you know, it's not really me. You know, to do some gambling and stuff. Let's see. So anyway, you know, I don't know what, I kind of lost my train of thought. It was just ramble on about stuff. Let's see now. So yeah, like I said, you know, and he said, hey, let's do a bonfire, but it was still windy, you know. The ground's wet. The bonfire pit is probably wet. Though none of that wood is gonna, you know, build to start a fire. And, you know, what I see overnight is still a little bit of snow out there. You know, it could be more snow than what is on that roof out there. So like I said, you know, the plans have changed the other day. So, you know, nothing really was going on now. I was bored, took a nap. After I took my nap, you know, I did a little bit of gaming, and you know, it was this game with the other game that I have, and, you know, it's not really anything spectacular about it, and it's not really to say, you know, I got into it or I'm going to be addicted to it. It's just a game I'll play every now and then. It's not really my kind of cup of tea kind of thing. Speaking of that, I think I'm going to have some green tea for lunch. For a lunch, I'm not too sure what I'm going to make. I'm not even going to be sure if I'm going to make it a brunch, you know. By the time this video log's going to be done, it's going to be closer to 11, and, you know, like I said, I don't know. I do not know what I think I'm going to make. I got some ramen noodles, I got Kraft dinner, I got canned soup, gonna make sandwiches, freezer stuff. There's even fruits, you know. Maybe I might aim towards like a canned fruit. I had peaches, pears, pineapple, yeah, fruit cocktail. That's, you know, something to consider, I guess. You know, have some variety of choices. And me, you know, eating healthier, and, you know, trying to keep 3 meals a day, or at least 2 meals a day. So, you know, I'm not too sure what's going to be planned on that. Like, not really thought of anything I'm going to be doing today at all. You know, don't know what I'm going to be doing today. Yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought again. Like I said, not really anything planned today. I don't know. I'm probably gonna do my fingernails. You know, that's just something that come to mind. You know, I do the fingernail thing. You know. I'm not sure. Doesn't really look like it's gonna be like any day for a bike ride. Maybe for a walk. I gotta get out and get a walk out there at least. I don't know, a little bit of a recap the other night, I guess. So the other day, like I said, the plans have changed. You know, kind of just gamed. You know, I did some missions with the neighbor boy, and we shoot the shit, and you know, ran around and started killing other people, and you know, just doing whatever in the game. So I don't know why I'm yawning. I just woke up, and I don't know why I was yawning, but anyway, so he was bored. You know, he took a nap. I didn't really have not much to do, so I took a nap too. You know, he was gaming a little bit, you know, late the other night, and you know, not really so late, like 11 o'clock midnight, and you know, waking up around 10 to be ready for, you know, a dinner over at my cousin's house, but you know, that didn't happen. So you know, he didn't, you know, he was excited to, you know, get out of the house and, you know, go someplace different than other than home. So he probably didn't have much sleep. So like after 12, at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, you know, he was bored. He took a nap. You know, I was bored. You know, nothing really to do. I said, I might just go for a nap too. So after that, you know, I woke up and you know, checked on the video log I just put in before. You know, before I actually took a nap. You know, everything was okay. You know, made sure, you know, I got some of the stuff done. You know, the editing and stuff like that. And you know, went on the internet and went to different social networks and checking messages, and nothing really much going on. Some funny videos have been tagged in on Facebook, you know. Nothing spectacular, you know. Just some funny stuff. So the bonfire idea was out of the question because everything was still wet and it was kind of windy, so it wasn't really a good idea to bonfire in case any of those embers from the fire, you know, burn up some wet leaves. I don't know. There's lots of snow everywhere, and you know, it was kind of cold too. I think it was -13, -15 the other night because it was nightfall. And you know, today I think it's going to be like -17, -19 today. That's, you know, what I think. I looked at the weather, but you know, it's tough to say what the weather's going to be like until you actually, you know, look out there. Sometimes the weather network is wrong. There's like 2 or 3 different weather networks that I've gone to check the weather, and sometimes they're not always accurate. So yeah, I don't know. Not exactly sure what today will bring, but I do know I'm awake. Doing another video log for my viewers. Gonna get this video log out maybe around noon, 1 o'clock. I'm gonna make sure it's, you know, sent out and for you know, your viewers. And you know, it'll be on my YouTube channel by probably 2 p.m. Like, you probably won't, you know, be able to know that now until you actually view this. But you know, I'm just letting you know what, you know, what I'm going to be doing, because I'm not really in a rush to do this. You know, I thought I'd get this done early in the morning because something else happens in the afternoon. You know, something comes up of whatever, you know. Not exactly sure what this day's going to bring, but you know, I guess it's a good idea to get it done as early as I can. Let's see. I don't know why I'm yawning. I mean, I had some alright sleep, you know. I had 6 to 8 hours sleep. I don't know why I'm yawning. Oh, yes. I know what I'm going to do. I've got to spend some time to get the music videos going. You know, I just did it and then, you know, it took a couple days off and I didn't, you know, more than a couple days, about 4 or 5 days. I didn't really do much of the YouTube videos. And, you know, I got to get, well, not just YouTube, there's a lot of other places, resources that I can get my video, well, MP4 music videos. So I save that, you know, the computer and then go from there to my cell phone, and then I have some music to listen to. So when I'm at the bonfire and I can actually listen to music. You know, lately I don't really have nothing on this phone. It's just, you know, just a phone. You know, started off from scratch. Not really anything else, you know. Not too sure. Just, you know, just the videos do that, you know. Not really much anything to do. I'll probably spend some time in there. Probably spend about 3 or 4 hours on that. And I'll probably be bored and probably taking a nap or maybe bug to go on the game with the neighbor boy. And, you know, I keep calling him neighbor boy, but, you know, his name on the Xbox is Media Ghost. I think Media Ghost or something like that. And, you know, he's thinking about getting their gamer tag done. He's thinking about switching to neighbor boy. Just, you know, they go with these YouTube videos. But then again, you know, we have some other choices that he could probably do, you know. And, you know, I'm not going to really say any names because, you know, if he does, you know, happen to change that, maybe I'll let you guys know. And then, you know, you viewers can probably check him out on Xbox 360 or Xbox One. You know, maybe sometime in the summer he might get a PS4, I might get a PS4. It all depends. I'm trying to save money for the computer. Something else is coming up too. I would like to buy another battery for this camera. This battery only lasts an hour. I mean, this battery's always been like this ever since I got this camera. And I looked up on it, and they said most batteries for this type of camera should last between 3 and 5 hours. So now I'm going to check up on that, and, you know, I heard it's like $40, but there might be some place you get it for cheaper. And I just recently found out about this, is that with all these videos that I do, I save it on my desktop. And the hard drive is getting full. I never thought of it that the how many gigs it's saving. You know, all this video logging. Just in case my channel, you know, gets wiped out again, then I have all my YouTube videos to put back on there. It's going to take a little bit of time if it ever gets wiped out. But that's just in case, you know, I don't want, you know, to lose all those videos again. And I need a bigger hard drive. Now, my hard drive is a 500 gig, and, you know, I've got, you know, I think, you know, the rest of the stuff was on there, maybe 30 to 50 gigs, and I'm using close to 450 gigs on just video logging. And, you know, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might buy an external hard drive. There's like 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, 4 terabytes, 5 terabytes. There's even 8 terabytes. I don't think there's any 10 terabytes, but the 5 terabyte is under $200, and that's dipping in my computer money that I'm saving. And it's like, I don't know, you know, like, I need more hard drive space. I need to continue to keep these video logs day by day. You know, I could probably, you know, cut the time on the video logs. Like, that is something I can probably do, but I don't know, man. You know, I like to, you know, the 30-minute video logs. I get to have, you know, everything I need to say. You know, sometimes I, you know, ramble on about things, but I like to just, you know, I kind of speak my mind on things. You know, it's something that I've been doing for days now, and I'd like to keep going on with this. But I'm running on a hard drive space on this laptop, desktop. You know, I could probably move a bunch of them to my laptop, but you know, that means I still got to bring it over and then, you know, put it on the internet because the Ethernet card is not working. I don't know exactly what to do on that. So I wish I had the money to get it repaired now. I would get all the upgrades I need. I would make sure, you know, I upgrade from 500 gig to a terabyte and have another spare hard drive in there, another terabyte, and say maybe another, you know, external hard drive of 500, no, a 5 terabyte hard drive at least. And then if I have to down the road, then put money towards another 5 terabyte, and you know, that should be fine. I think, you know, I got about 3 months worth of video logging, and you know, that's close to 500 gigs, you know, so 600, you know, 6 months, that's 1 terabyte. Then there's going to be like, say, 12 months, that's 2 terabyte. So I could get 2.5 years on a 5 terabyte. And that's, you know, something to consider. I mean, you know, a 5 terabyte, that's, you know, this could be good. You know, that's, I hope, you know, a bunch of people would actually view my videos, like more people would view them. You know, I get about 25 to like 55 viewers, maybe a like to a few likes. But I hope, you know, more people will come in, you know, and you know, subscribe, and you know, have more viewers, and you know, get some words in the comment section, and you know, give me some ideas and maybe some tips, or maybe some improvements, you know, stuff like that. But as I was saying, you know, I need more gigs to, you know, hold all this stuff. So like I said, you know, within 3 months it's 500 gigs. Within 600 months it's a terabyte. So 2 years is 2 terabytes. And so 2.5 years, you know, it's 2.5, you know, terabyte, and so or 2.5 years? No, less than 2.5 years. Well, we'll just say roughly 2 years. So then 4 years, you know, 4 years plus, I'll have more for a 5 terabyte. That's something, you know, I could consider to do, you know. Like, I want to make sure, you know, I have my videos just in case my channel goes down again. I didn't have all those videos before because I just kept piling on my channel and then deleting them off the hard drive. My old tower, you know, crapped out, and I didn't save the hard drive. I decided to, you know, invest in a better hard drive and for a new tower. And you know, I let that go, and you know, didn't really care about it. And I don't know, maybe the hard drive's around still someplace, and I can't really tell if there is. But anyway, I'm still rambling on about stuff, and I'm just gonna wrap this up. If you guys like this video, please do hit that like button. The subscribe button is over there too. You may share this video on your channel if you like. You know, it might help out your channel, it might help out my channel too. Please do tell your friends and family about me. You know, try to get those cavemen and cavewomen to the internet and show them my video logs. Maybe they might be really interested. You know, even in the background music too. Thank you for viewing this video, if you know, whatever time of day it is, and I hope you guys have a nice day from, you know, whatever time of day, noon, morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is. And I will catch you next time. Bye.